What up, Steve? These actually are some nice cabinets. I mean, they old school, but all in all, the cabinets are nice. It's just this. Like, I like this because it's a lot of storage. So this is one of our good friend and mentees, a mentee, I should say, that went through our course, the Art and Power of Flipping. It looks like I got a necktie on. Let me move this. So we're gonna come in and GC design and manage a project for, and hopefully we can get this done within a few weeks. The only thing that we will have to wait on is our cabinets and our flooring. But this is going to be a pretty light renovation. We don't need to pull any permit. So here was our original concept. As you can see, this kitchen is boxed in, and it's an older house, so it's just outdated. Yeah, I was told that. So we were going to do something similar that we did with the A2 house. Is take this door completely out and move it here to this window. And we still may do that, but at the moment, I think we're just gonna leave it be and just work with the footprint that we have. What you think, Nadi? So we're gonna rip out this, we're gonna gut the kitchen. I think we're gonna have some issues here because it doesn't feel pretty soft here. Or is it just me?
Kind of solid.
Anyways, if there's something going on, it should be an easy fix because it's on a crawl space, so it's probably just need to secure it a little bit. This is coming out. I don't know what we're gonna do here, but we'll figure something out. We may make this like a wine rack. What is it called? It's wallpaper everywhere, so that's probably gonna be our biggest issue. Are we gonna be able to salvage this sheetrock? I don't know. Either way it goes, we'll be able to handle it. It's nothing we can't handle. We've done it all and nothing can stop us. We're gonna take this out. Of course, gut this bathroom. The bathroom is really not ideal, but it's decent. You know, the towel is not the choice that we would go with. So all new electrical fixtures and fans. So we're just gonna get some measurements, get our list together so I can start shopping. It's a nice little sunroom. So this is pretty cool. I think this would be a good idea to run the LVP out here so it feels like it's an extension of the interior. I really want to knock this wall out, but I don't know. I think we may leave it because it's more than likely load bearing. And then if we knock this wall out, it's kind of gonna be like open into the kitchen. And we're gonna paint the exterior. So new flooring, new kitchen, new bathrooms, new paint, new flooring, new light fixtures. And that's about it. Let's get these measurements.
So turn that into a pantry.
Alan, which way? Like here? This footprint right here? That will work.
I don't know. But it's tight here.
Yeah, but we don't have to go out this far. We can chop it right here. Stop it like 6
And then
8
take
inches.
this and make it just a regular cabinet and a regular countertop, not a full thing like this.
Yeah.
I say make that a pantry.
Yeah. And yeah, what you want to do here?
Stay, like, you know, make it, like you said, wine, drinks, make it look, you know.
Yeah. Chop this up. We'll leave it. Some nice doors, man.
I would leave it the way it is.
Those doors are nice. All right, so we're gonna get some details, get some measurements for our cabinets. We're gonna finish getting our scope of work together, and so we can get out of here. The demo crew will be here on Monday. That's an anticipation. And we'll be back to show you the progress. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends and your family, and tell them to subscribe too. Yeah, I'm here now. So like I was saying, all this sheetrock has to come completely out. And these are the type of things that you just gotta anticipate. I knew when we started this project that the sheetrock was gonna be the X factor as far as can we salvage it, or do we have to replace it all. Wallpaper is bubbling, so therefore it gotta come out of here. We only create A1 products. Some people would try to save it and just let it go, but no, that's not gonna work. We're gonna do it the right way. Anyways, I'm gonna go holler at my parents for a minute. I might stop back by to see them demo for a little bit. Then I gotta get back up the road, give you some insight of what we go through when it comes to the renovation flip game. But all in all, we love it.
So I was thinking for a little bit more flow, better flow in the house, that we have an opening, possibly some sort of opening here, but not too big where we lose too much of the wall space. But you can still see that it, when you come in, that it flows through to the rest of the house. Because right now it's a cutoff room.
Yeah. Some people might appreciate this though. But I was thinking, if we open it up, you lose wall space for like pictures, and I guess you still could float your furniture. But I think, well, that's as far as staging. I could see this room really kind of being set apart, kind of set the tone versus seeing all the way through. But
I mean, it makes sense to leave it the way it is on a tight budget because
yeah.
everything adds to the budget.
So here in the kitchen,
this is like Stephanie's living room. Say Stephanie's living room. And her cutout right there to the dining room.
yeah.
Which would be here.
Yeah.
And then what if you move, like, flip? Like this was the dining space and that was kitchen.
So before it was a peninsula here, and then there was the vent hood here, so you had cabinets, so you couldn't see any of this. So the first thought, or the second thought, was to move this door down to that window, and that will give us room to push this kitchen out. So we got all this space, it's like all this rectangle space. But since we're on a tight budget, we keep the door here, and then our fridge is going to be here, cabinet, oven, microwave, sink here, dishwasher stops here before the peninsula started here, so we can do a U-shaped peninsula, which will give us a lot of counter space, and then you kind of have this bar. The only thing about that is you kind of in the way of the door. And then or just do an island peninsula here, and that way you have kind of an entry point here and an entry point there, which makes more sense because if you're in here and it's you, and you want to go outside, you gotta walk all the way around, go around the corner, and then like you said, it just makes it feel better. But is that gonna look right with no wall here? Is it gonna feel weird?
No.
Now you got me thinking we should go ahead and open this wall up. Should we open it up? Huh?
At this point,
This is the point to do it.
It would have been nice to see it open already.
Because that might give it exactly what it needs. But
When
anyways,
you open it up, would you center the opening or would you move it off to the side?
no, I would probably center it. The only thing about centering it, no, center would actually be perfect.
Would you use the space? Use the wall space?
Use the wall space,
And
yeah.
you get more light because that window in there.
Yeah.
More light will come in here.
So as you can see, we have brand new sheetrock everywhere except for the kitchen. The kitchen's already in good shape, and plus all of that is going to be covered up with cabinetry and a backsplash. And I usually will replace everything, but since it was in pretty decent shape, it really didn't make sense to put up new sheetrock. This is going to be covered up now. And if it was moldy or dirty or just in bad shape, then we would just replace all of it, but it's pretty good. So when we started this project, the wallpaper was everywhere in the house. And I mean, everywhere. And that was kind of our X factor to see if we could work with it. Sometimes you can paint over wallpaper if it's good quality and it's on pretty good. Other than that, it usually have to come off. And it was just too much wallpaper to try to peel all of this wallpaper off. So we put in new sheetrock. A lot easier. It's quicker. So now I think I want to open this wall up. And if we can do it without messing with the load, which we should be able to do. We're just trying to get our ducks in a row so we can keep the project moving because we're going to be going for a week. And if we can get the sheetrock finished and start painting the whole week that we're going, and then when we get back, we should be able to start putting in our finishes, starting with the cabinetry. Anyway, we're going to think on that and come back to it. But we'll keep you posted on the update. And for now, tell them what to do with Naughty Storm.
Comment, like, and subscribe. And share it with anyone you know that may be interested.
All right.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Peace.